So you want to build a website. Here's what you need to know. If you have ever wanted to build a health-focused website, one that helps people understand medical testing, new diagnostics, or how to make sense of their results, it all starts with a domain name that builds trust. That is where SimpleBloodTest.com shines. In just 3 words, it communicates exactly what people are searching for. A clear, easy-to-understand explanation about one of the most common and essential parts of healthcare, the blood test. The keyword blood test is massive in search demand. Every month, it gets around 301,000 searches, adding up to more than 3,612,000 searches a year. That is not just casual interest. That is millions of people looking for information, prices, and health guidance. And when you look at the full search phrase simple blood test, it is tied to real-world medical breakthroughs and major health concerns. People search for things like simple blood test for Alzheimer's, simple blood test for cancer, and simple blood test can detect HIV. These are topics with serious attention from both the medical community and everyday patients trying to understand what is possible. That is exactly what makes SimpleBloodTest.com so valuable. It sits right in the middle of a high-demand, high-trust space. When someone reads that name, they already feel it is something educational, reliable, and easy to understand. It is professional without being intimidating, ideal for health publishers, diagnostic companies, or wellness educators. From a data standpoint, the domain's commercial potential is strong too. The cost per click for blood test keywords can reach $2.44, which means advertisers are willing to spend that much for each click because the topic has high conversion value. People looking for medical tests often follow through on their search. GoDaddy appraises SimpleBloodTest.com at $1,264, while EstiBot places it slightly higher at $1,600. The domain is currently listed for $599, which is less than half of its appraised worth, an affordable entry into a multi-billion-dollar global health niche. When you compare it to other similar sales, the potential becomes clear. GenderBloodTest.com sold for $4,888. InstantDrugTest.com went for $2,795, and JobDrugTest.com for $1,387. That puts SimpleBloodTest.com right in line with real, proven market value. So what could you build with this name? Here are several directions with serious potential. A medical education website explaining how different blood tests work and what results mean. A diagnostic or telehealth brand that lets users order tests online and review results digitally. A content hub for biotech companies or labs sharing research, test innovations, and patient stories. A public awareness site that covers early detection and preventative healthcare topics, or a YouTube or podcast series simplifying complex medical information for everyday readers. Because the word simple adds accessibility and clarity, it opens up the audience far beyond doctors and researchers. It speaks to patients, people who want to understand without being overwhelmed. That is a big reason why this domain works so well for education, telehealth, or public health communication. And from a branding perspective, SimpleBloodTest.com feels reassuring. It is direct, non-technical, and memorable. Whether used by a clinic, a medical startup, or a content publisher, it immediately sets the right tone, helpful, informative, and human. In short, SimpleBloodTest.com is more than just a web address. It is a gateway into one of the most universal and vital topics in medicine. With millions of yearly searches, strong advertiser demand, and growing public interest in accessible healthcare information, it is a rare domain that combines search power, clarity, and trust all in one. If you would rather read my post on this domain name, you can find it on my website, dtidomainnames.com, under the Available tab. Link is in the description.